Okay. Meeting's being live streamed. Okay, so I'm just going to take a quick second and
We
just
must
check.
take a check. We are definitely live, just to make sure we don't start talking when we're not live and you come in 10 minutes in. That will be
Yeah. So just messaging Captain Charlie. She just
weird.
said she's ready for action, so we assume we're all ready for action.
We're good.
Okay, so let's just see. Okay, I think we should be good. Yes. Okay, I got a yes from her. So thanks, Charlie.
Hello.
Right. Hello, everyone. It is 11:11. Oh my God, I'm so excited to be here. Like, dude.
11/11/22. I kept thinking this morning, because I always think this date is really potent.
Yeah.
11/11. And then this morning I said, this one feels extra potent. Why is that? And I went to write it down and suddenly realized that's because it's 11/11/22.
Yeah.
What strikes me as I'm saying this, what strikes me is, weirdly, I'm sure I said this last year, I ran my first ever workshop on 11/11/11. So this always feels quite cool. But the poignancy of that date was the fact that it was all the 11s, that an 11 is a new beginning. It is the pathway through a new beginning. Now, the fact that we have, I'm no numerologist, but the fact that we have an 11, an 11, and then a 22,
Yeah.
it strikes me this is a really important gateway into
Yeah.
something new, into the next chapter, into what comes next. And we've actually just been talking about that, haven't we, Yolandi, before we went live there, about actually what's coming, where we are, I suppose.
Yeah, and I think what's also, and I mean, again, not numerology experts, but I was saying to Karen, like, this year's a 6-year planetary 6, next year's a planetary 7. Now, I'm in a 7-year at the moment. 7 is about deep diving. 7 is about literally going to the depths. Like, it's spirituality. It's like all of the aspects. It's like literally pulling together like spiritual material. It's like basically finding the balance again within yourself. It's the deepest of dives. So as a collective, planetary collective, all of that's what we're heading into. And so now us going through all of these changes and uprooting all of these parts of our lives at the moment to look at it, what's not working, what isn't like actually in alignment for you, to help you then to propel into this planetary deep dive here is fucking huge. And it's like we have to be prepared because it's going to be hectic and everything's going to change next year. And so, it's not going to be all unicorns and butterflies next year. Sure as shit not. So, yeah.
And yet there's a power to that, isn't it? There,
Yeah.
We were also talking about the fact that I was speaking with a client yesterday who'd been reading something about, when what you're doing isn't working, do the opposite and try that, because what have you got to lose? And actually look at our world. Our world has spent the last however many centuries in this place of division, in this place of, it's all about the money, capitalism. It's all about who can get on top, who can be top of the pile. It's all about looking outside of ourselves for reassurance. It's all about achievement, attainment. I listened to something the other day where this guy was saying it's all about who can have the most toys. At the end of the day, our world has become a place of children who are just going, give me all the toys.
Yeah.
And what happens when we do the opposite? What happens when, instead of looking outside of ourselves, we then come to look inside? When instead of going only for the light, we actually allow ourselves to just surrender into the dark and see what's there. When we stop going, give me all the toys, and start recognizing we can't take any of those toys with us when we go. If the world exploded tomorrow, we wouldn't even have this physical body. We'd have what's inside of it. So let's stop trying to attain and instead just be. And the likelihood is that's when things start to work. That's when things start to flow for each and every one of us, and also for the world, because they're sure as hell not working right now.
Yeah. Shit. I just feel so like, and that's what tonight's about, right? Like, it's just like, we have to start recognizing this within ourselves, like every single one of us. You have to start looking at what's not working. You have to start to reevaluate. And this time now was literally like, and I know everyone I'm speaking to, it's been a shit show. It's been intense. It's been hectic. All of us have felt it. Like, I mean, there's not one person I know haven't gone through the ringer in the last month. And it's just like, you have to make choices now. Like, you have to decide what is important to you and where do you want to go? like it's the time now to do it. And for me tonight, this portal feels really potent because it's like it's a gateway. It's literally like it's an entrance into possibility for you tonight, and that's what this is all about.
Absolutely. And who do you want to be on the other side of it? You know, who do you want as we walk into this portal? And I sort of feel like, I mean, I feel like we've been saying this for months, but I feel like this period from now until Imbolc on the 1st of February it's the tunnel of the gateway. It's the point where I can almost see us as I'm saying this going in through a doorway into the mountain, and then we come out of the other side. I've probably just spoiled Yolandi's meditation. She's going to be like, what are you going to do? But we're going into this tunnel and then we'll come out. Who do you want to be when you come out the other side?
Yeah.
Because you certainly won't be the person you are now. None of us will be the person come the 1st of February that we are now. None of us, as the lovely Charlie said to me the other day, none of us are the people now that we were on the 1st of February this year.
Yeah.
We won't be on the 1st of February next year. So who do you want to be? Let's stop thinking there seems to be, you know, this mindset that's crept into spiritual circles that is like, well, you know, the universe knows best, so let's just let the universe do it, work its magic, and we'll just come along for the ride. And yeah, there's totally a bit of that, absolutely. Like, I'm not saying we have to have all of the answers. And also, you are a powerful ass soul. Start making the decisions. Start taking those choices. Start being who you are, because that's how you're going to change things. That's how you're going to emerge from this mountain, come Imbolc and be like, hey world, I got this, I'm here. That's what you're going to do. This is what we all need to be doing now.
Yeah. And I think what we'll do is we'll probably celebrate that as well in Project Earthwork next year. So now I'm all excited for that. But it is literally like, take the next 2 months, cocoon the shit out of yourself, like go and like hold space for yourself. Because for me, like the message this week has been so clear, like that relationship with Mother Earth. Like, this is the most important thing. This morning I was sat on my bed and I had my phone. I was quickly checking my emails before I wanted to meditate. And as I put my phone down, I put the phone down and I was like, connection. Like, we're all searching for connection. Like, when I'm on my phone, when I'm on Facebook, when I'm on Insta, when I'm there, like we're all looking for connection. And as I sat there, I'm like, well, where's my connection? And I'm like, well, my connection is with the earth. Like, that's where I get my nourishment from. That's where I get like this fulfillment, myself and the earth, this dance that we dance, this beautiful union that we have is basically the things that fill me up, so that I'm not reliant on those like external things. Like, as I put the phone down, I'm like, ta-da, I don't need this. Like, you know what, it's like, was so interesting. It was just this moment where I was like, all I need is myself and this planet, like this, like these beautiful energies that's here. This holds me, this nourishes me.
And it, not only that, but when we have that, every other connection that we have becomes stronger.
Yeah.
This is something I'm realizing, is that the more we allow ourselves to lean into the connection with Gaia, the stronger the connection up to source becomes, the stronger the connection to our friends becomes, the stronger the connection to the people we love becomes, the stronger the connection to everybody becomes.
Yeah.
Because we recognize that because in allowing ourselves to be held by earth, we become better at holding others. Because in allowing ourselves to be held by earth, we become better at being held by others. And because in allowing ourselves to tap into that incredible network of everything that earth is, we immediately tap into others as well. We recognize that we're all part of this same incredible interspecies ecosystem, whatever you want to call it. We're part of something much bigger. And it just becomes so much more nourishing on every level.
Yeah. Okay, so who knows?
This is now complete.
So we can start now. So again, like, I've no idea who you're going to be channeling tonight. I've no idea where we're going to be going. I've just been working so much with the earth this week since I've come back from holiday, and I'm just like, I just feel like it's going to be a continuation tonight. So I'm not sure where we're going to go, but it's going to be fun.
We're just going to give it a go and see.
Yeah. Okay. Fabulous. So make yourself comfortable. We're going to start, and just like hang out with us for the next hour or however long this takes. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's
Over
go.
to you.
Awesome. Thank you. So as Yolandi says, just get yourself nice and comfortable. If you would like to close your eyes, I will be. If I was you, I would close your eyes for this next little bit, and I'll let you know when it's a good time to open them. So just get comfy. Just start by taking a couple of deep breaths, allowing yourself to come all the way into this space, into this time, into this moment. Allowing yourself to step up to this gateway. And as you're exhaling, just let go of anything and everything that can be left behind now. Anything and everything that can be left outside of this space that we are creating with one another tonight. And anything and everything that can be left outside of this portal as we move into it. Instead, just let yourself breathe into that sense of possibility. You know, before we spoke about that, who do you want to be? What do you want to be important to you? Breathe into that possibility. Let it fill your lungs and fill your heart and fill every single part of your being. And as you keep breathing, I'm going to start by calling in that circle around us, calling it in across time and space, so that wherever you are listening to this or watching this, whenever you are listening to or watching this, you are embraced by this circle, encased in this circle, and we all stand together, a community, a network, a support system of grid keepers who are here to support the earth, who are here to support all of those people who are coming into a different sense of relationship with her right now and with themselves, and who are here to support each other. So we're calling out to the east and to air, to inspiration, to wisdom, to intuition, and to imagination. Calling out to the gentle breezes that stir us when we might otherwise be sleeping, and to those great big gales that tend to blast in our direction and blow us in a different way onto a different path when we might otherwise be walking in the wrong place. We're calling out to the birds, to the butterflies. We're calling out to the clouds and to the winds. And most of all, we're calling out to the power of our breath, its ability to anchor us into this moment, anchor us into these beautiful, glorious bodies of ours. To the east and to air, I invite them to join with us, to work with us, and to bless this time, this space, and this work that we do together. Welcome. And then we turn to the south. We call it the south, and to fire, to passion, to action, to creativity, to illumination and to warmth. We call out to the dragons and to the volcanoes. We call out to the candle flames that light the way for us in the dark, and to the great big bonfires that are our source of protection, our source of community, our place to share stories and songs and to simply be with one another. To the south and to fire, I invite them to join with us, to work with us, and to bless this time, this space, and this work that we do together. Welcome. And then turning to the west, I call out to the west and to water, to the nourishment and the cleansing of rains, to the release and the emotion of tears, to the ebb and the flow of the tides. I call out to cleansing, I call out to reflection, I call out to the depths of wisdom and consciousness, and to the whales and the dolphins who are the keepers of those depths, to the siren songs that can remind us of the power that can be found there if only we have the courage to swim. To the west and the water, I invite them to join with us, to work with us, and to bless this time, this space, and this work that we do together. Welcome. And then turning to the north, I call out to the north and to earth, to groundedness, to surety, to our roots, to our sturdiness, to nourishment, to abundance, and to fertility. I call out to the trees and to the plants, to the animals, to the mountains, to the caves, and to the rocks. I call out to the earth herself, and to the north and to earth, I invite them to join with us, to work with us, and to bless this time, this space, and this work we do together. Welcome. And then I draw that circle around us all, across time and space, and across the entirety of this beautiful planet, that she herself may be embraced within this circle on this beautiful evening. By east, by south, by west, by north, and back to east. A circle of protection, a circle of connection, a circle of transformation and of healing, a circle of wisdom and of insight. And in so doing, I call it the center, to soul, to spirit, to space, and to ether, to our guides and our helpers, our teachers and our inspirers. I call out to our ancestors of blood, of stars, of soul, and of heart. And I call out to our souls, to their deepest power and their greatest wisdom throughout all of time and space. I invite every facet of our beings back into this moment, into this space, into our bodies and into our consciousness, that we may be fully aligned with all that we are. I call in the wisdom and the power of soul, the love, the guidance, and the protection of spirit, the vast, limitless possibilities of space, and the great mysteries of ether. To the center, to soul, to space, to spirit, and to ether, I invite them to join with us, to work with us, and to bless this time, this space, and this work that we do together. Welcome. And so as we sit in this space, as always, I invite us now to just ground in, to really root in, as Yolandi spoke about before. So begin to see in the back of your head, that place where your skull meets your spine, just see a door opening and see those roots of beautiful golden white light beginning to move out of that door and downwards, moving down through your shoulders, all the way down through your spine. And as these roots move down through your spine, feel them getting brighter and brighter and broader, so that by the time they reach the base chakra at the very bottom of your spine, they're broad enough to hold the whole of your body, the whole of your energy body, to just encase it. And they're bright enough that as they move down, growing through the chair or the bed that you're resting on, growing through the floor of the room that you're in, you can still see that beautiful gold and white glow as it moves down through the rest of the building, down through the foundations of that building, through the earth and the rock, down through the rivers and the streams that lie beneath the earth's surface, down through the caverns and the caves of the inner earth, and all the way down through that ring of fire, of magma that surrounds the very heart of this beautiful planet of ours. And as we move into that planet, you see the tree, the glorious tree of life that's made of this same gold and white light, that extends its roots outwards to pull yours in, to intertwine with your roots until it intertwines with all of our roots, until we feel our roots connecting with its, so that we are all entirely held, supported, so that its roots pull our roots down even deeper, down into its very center, into the dark and fertile womb that lies within the very, very center of the earth. And as we connect in here, we feel that energy, that Gaia energy, begin to flow all the way back up through the tree, up through the fires, up through the caves, up through the seas, up through the earth, right the way back up through the building that you're in, and all the way back up your spine, filling you up, filling cell by cell, each part of your spine up with that remembrance that you are held, that you are supported, that you are entirely safe and embraced by this beautiful planet of ours. And when that energy, that Gaia energy, reaches your causal chakra again at the top of your spine, feel it flood out to every cell of your being, filling you up with what feels like a wave of energy that just tells you you are safe, you are held, you are supported. And at this moment, we're just pulling up the whole of that feminine energy, the whole of that Gaia energy, pulling it all the way up through your spine, up through the back of your body, right the way up to your crown, anchoring it all the way through your body and into your crown. So you feel that Gaia energy. You feel that support of Mother Earth, moving, flowing, drifting through every part of your being. And then as that energy continues to flow, as it continues to work its magic through you, feel that second door open up in your solar plexus and feel a beam of pure golden light begin to flow all the way up, out of your solar plexus and up through your chest, up through your throat and your neck, up through your shoulders, up through your head, all the way up and out the crown of your head, moving up and out through the ceiling of the room that you're in, up and out through the rest of the building and the roof. This beam of pure golden light moving all the way up through the skies above you, up through the Earth's atmosphere, through all those layers of gas that protect and surround this planet so perfectly, moving up and out into space, up and out through the stars and the planets, through the galaxies and the universes, right the way up to the very, very center of all that there is, to that great central sun that is the life force, the vibrant life force of this entire universe and beyond. And as that beam of your golden light plugs into the great central sun, feel its energy begin to flow back down through the stars, down through the sky, down through the roof, right the way down through the building that you're in, all the way back into the top of your head. And as that source energy begins to flow down through your head, through your third eye chakra, all the way down, feel it illuminating every chakra that it passes, illuminating every part of your body that it passes, so that when this light finds its way down to your solar plexus and it explodes outwards, radiating out to every single part of your being, igniting every single part of your being, you are filled, completely and utterly filled with the radiance of your own power, with the radiance of your own wisdom, with the radiance of all that you are and all that you are connected to. And as we do that, we pull in this source energy, pulling it all the way down from the great central sun, pulling it down right through that front of your body, right through the third eye, through the throat, through the heart, through the solar plexus, through the sacral center, right the way down into the root, and anchoring it down into your root chakra and allowing it to move down, moving through you in beams and shoots and sparkles of light all the way down. And so you find yourself encased in these two columns, encased, surrounded and filled with the flowing Gaia energy as it moves up through you, with the pulsating source energy as it moves down through you. You feel them both anchored in every part of your being as they flow together. You are the conduit for these energies. You are the channel for these energies. You are the container for these energies. But more than that, you are these energies. You are the glorious soul incarnated on this beautiful planet. You are the incredible human, blessed with that source energy. You are divinely human. And so as we sit in this space with those energies flowing through you, I'm going to ask whoever wishes to step forward and talk with us this evening to do exactly that, and invite them to step forward and speak through me. If you would like to open your eyes for this bit, feel free, but please be sure to take a couple of deep breaths and to bring yourself back before you open your eyes. Get yourself comfy, and I invite the channeling to begin. And the very dawn of your planet's civilization were only a few who began the journey of populating this Terran world. They were those who chose to take on physical form in a situation that was with a heavy density. They were among the most ascended of souls within the universe. And this is where the mistakes have been made in the years hence. This is where you have forgotten a crucial aspect of life upon this planet of yours. For if one were to look at the energies of Earth, one would indeed see that they have a density within them, a magnetism, a force. This is not, as some will tell you, because Earth is a lesser planet. This is not, as some will tell you, because the humans and the other species that call this planet home do not have a great wisdom and alliance with the source energy. In fact, my friends, it is quite the opposite. It takes a clever, a wise, a comfortable and a confident soul to take all that there is within the ethers of this universe and to bring them down into this planet, to bring them down into a world which fluctuates with the elemental energies, a world which can at any moment pull them down with a bang, a world on which life can feel so fleeting, so short. It takes a strong soul to come to this planet. And for that reason, my friends, only those who were truly capable, who were truly ready, were sent here at the dawn of your planet's existence. You find yourselves now at another dawning, a dawning time when the planet will move from one phase of its existence into another. I am only too keen to remind you of the power that you hold within yourselves. However, that is a message you have been given before. That is not the message that I am here to share with you this evening. No, that message is a different one. I tell you now, it is time for you to come back to Earth. I tell you now, it is time for you to place those fleshy parts of yourself that were here for exactly this reason upon the Earth itself, and to feel what that is. It is time for you to go into the deepest and the heaviest and the most seemingly burdensome parts of yourself and realize that the heaviness that is within you, it is not a trouble. It is not a curse. It is the energetic recipe for embodying source energy here upon Earth. It is the energetic recipe and the energetic ingredients for bringing the light of source into being. There must be a heaviness, for otherwise nothing could be brought into being. Earth is a school of mystery. It is a school of transmutation. Earth is a school through which the entirety of the universe will evolve and will change and will move, but it will not evolve up. It will not evolve through that which is not tangible, through that which cannot be felt and heard and sensed. It will not evolve only through the sensation that can only be felt upon the earth. Cry your tears, my friends. Scream and shout and stamp out the rage of your heart. Laugh with the joy of all that it is to be human. Embrace the dark earth of the winter, just as you embrace the glorious colors of summertime. For this is all in its way, the beauty of Earth. I am humbled at the knowledge that listening at this time, listening back to this message, will be those who exist in different parts of this planet. Use that, my friends, as a remembrance that as you move into a place of your own winter, there are those moving into a place of their own summer. And thus is winter not but fleeting. And thus is winter not only as true in that moment as summer. All is true for planet Earth. For Earth holds all. The dichotomies and also the coming together of the alliances, the separation and division, and also the collaboration and the togetherness, the winter and the summer, the cold and the warm, the dark and the light, the depths and the heights. Know that as you go deeper into the depths, you do so to experience the height. Know that as you venture your way deeper and deeper into the dark, it will only ever open a pathway to the light. Know that as you allow yourself to be immersed in winter, Within you, there will always be a part of you that celebrates summer. Know that as you surrender to the death, you are opening your heart to the rebirth. Know that in the moments you feel most lost, most alone, most uncertain, they are the moments in which your support is nearest. They are the moments in which your wisdom is birthed. I came to this planet first and foremost as one of those souls who chose to take the Terran world into an existence that would be long, nourished, and filled with the greatest enchantments available. I stand before you now knowing that these hands, they will not be physically upon the earth, that the feet of mine will not tread footsteps around your planet to weave out a path for what will come next. That job is now with each and every one of you. That this work is the work of your generation, of the many, many amongst you and beyond you, who take this role seriously within their hearts. I am here to guide, to speak, to hold, to foresee. And it is with that guidance, that voice, and that holding that I, my friends, hope that I may encourage and inspire you. I am Ishamama, the first to walk the lands of this planet, the original queen, priestess, mother, wise one. Although, of course, there were many who walked with me. I am the one who steps forward now to lead you, to guide you into the dark that will follow, to celebrate you as you step back out into the light that comes next. This is a powerful time for you. Not only this period of transformation, this period of inward looking, but this time, right now. This is the time in which you choose to set your course. What will it be? As you step into the coming days, the days marked with the coming 2 numbers, know that upon those days, you are to set your course, to set your intention. Know that upon those days, you will allow yourself to set in motion your plans and your goals for all that will follow. There is another who wishes to speak briefly, and I will step back now. But know that you are not alone through this time, that you can call upon me in any moment. Gara no no kaya no doroya ya more koara to tanayara to kingora kiatara ko alombaya natiara kaya ko ale ambo arate alo embeo area kita pup iaratano ea bearo akanatara ko alea pa. Ingekakantoga kialo etara kayetera koamba etera peangatara koapa. Oalataka. They called me the god of the wilds. They called me by many names in many quarters of your planet. And latterly they called me devil, demon, simply because I chose to consort with the natural world. Your connection to that world has been severed. Your connection to the wildness within and around you has been tainted by the idea that I myself am devil, that I myself am to be feared. And with me, the earth, who is my partner, the earth, who is mine, as I am hers and will always be. Allow us to cast out the criticisms and the hatred that they have thrown towards our home. Allow us to cast out the demonization and the vilification with which they have labeled those who would call her sovereign. Allow us to cast out the lies and the war and the pain that has been inflicted, and instead to recall the wildness that was ours, to recall the sound of the hoof as it beats against the ground, to recall the rhythm of the wing as it moves through the air, to recall the fire that burns within and around us as we walk through the periods of our own transformation, and to recall the ways in which the water and the fire, the emotion and the action once flowed together as beautifully as the air and the earth, the body and the mind. The name you give to me, wild one of the forest, will depend upon your place in the world, will depend upon the flavor of stories that have come down to you through the ancestors. None of these is wrong. Each of these is a name I hold deeply within my heart, is a persona I honor with each and every fiber of my being, as I am here to serve the planet, the goddess, Gaia, mother, consort, child. Do not fear me, dear ones, as you have been told. Do not fear the natural world as you have been educated. Do not fear the wildness within your heart and your bones and your blood, as you have been led to believe. The time for that is now over. Join me as we venture into the wildness. Join me as we embrace it within ourselves and the world. Join me, my dear, dear friends, brothers, sisters, as we reclaim all of the parts of our own selves that have been demonized and vilified by systems afraid of our wildness, afraid of our power, afraid of change. I bid you goodbye, and I vow to return to you Landy.
Okay. Thank you so much for those beautiful messages. So I'm going to ask that you close your eyes now and you take a few deep, deep breaths in as we allow ourselves to just bask in this beautiful energy that was coming through. And we just allow this energy to start really holding our bodies tonight. And just feel yourself really connecting with your body right now. Deskias keskondaseki. Deskias koraskeski. Deskiaras okorosiki seki. Desias sandahi korosandase. Deskorose saia lenda himbate toro. Aia ketra sekunda seki se. Iase. Kai oase korosen. So just taking a moment now just to see exactly where we're going to go tonight. Desia senda. Okay. I want you to just follow me tonight as we walk this pathway through the forest. And as we go deeper and deeper and deeper into the beautiful forest in the night with the moon shining above us, knowing that we are completely safe and guided, and that we walk with all of the ancestors through the forest tonight. And as we walk deeper and deeper into the forest, knowing that we are led by our hearts, that we are led by the lines of energy that runs underneath our feet, the magnetism of the earth, guiding us back to the ancient spot where she allows the energy to come up to fill our beings again with the energy that is needed for this time ahead. So as we walk deeper and deeper into the forest, and we walk right into the earth, right into this big opening of this cave in front of us, and we walk deeper and deeper into the mountain, into the darkness we walk. And as I take your hand now, and know that you are safe and you are protected and you are guided by me, as they take my hand and they lead us deeper into the darkness tonight. And we use the compass of the earth under our feet. We allow ourselves to be led by the light that is held within the earth. And as we walk deeper and deeper and deeper, just following the pathway of her, and we stop. And as our eyes start to get used to the darkness around us, I'm going to ask you to take a seat here on the ground next to me. And we're still holding hands. And as I invite in the beautiful ancestors of this spot, to come and sit in circle with us tonight, to bring their energy, their wisdom with to share with us, as we start to remember again, Doia Kera Sendahi, this deeper, deeper, deeper connection, Doia Kesanda, that has been Shakinda honored by them for so many eons, so many centuries. Orotohia Ketayandeke, way beyond what you even know or understand. Otolahe Keretiate. They have been listening to her as she has been speaking from the depths of her being. This planet, Orosiake, the Great Mother, as she has been sending her messages up, up, up through all of the layers of her to us, to every single human that has walked this planet. Oh, shiakenda kiakera siase. So as you sit here, toiake taratenda hiake, aseta hiokotorotonda kiate, and you feel the energy of the elders, sorose seateta hiake, you feel the love that is in their hearts, sorosa hiake tahinda, for this place, Soroshia Sekuratenda Kiate. And these elders were the star elders, Orosa Kiate Tanda Kiate, the ones who came from the stars, Orotoko Tata, and the elders that came after them, Doroshiande Kireti Kiate Tanda Ke. Osondohia Korota, and they all knew, O Tiatarete, in their hearts, they all knew, Tuya Kenda Kiara, that she, Otoya Ke Sahinda, have all of the information that we need to lead a life that is so bountiful on this planet, a life that is so connected as we support her, as she supports us, and how this energy then translates into the energy that goes into the cosmos, all the way back to the great star, and that every single place in this universe contributes and that we on this planet are all part of this energy that is being created here on this planet. So as you sit here now, on this hollow ground, I want you to tune in. Allow yourself to feel the energy rising right from your root, up into your body right now. As you see this energy swelling into your energy field, start reading the messages that your body is accepting right now. Ande kuriti kia te tahia tala hendoto. Ayambare sekurota tahia ke. As she tops up your energy field, Dorosangia keke ramahe korotola tratatahia ke tanda. Hituritia te tatanda ta. With the frequencies yarase korototahia ken that is needed for now. Haratahia ngoroto. For you to step into this next chapter. Barase korotatahia ken dakiate. For the lights within you, rototakiande, are being ignited again. But they are being ignited through the energetic connection, the deep connection with her, with the land. So the devotion to the land, the devotion to her, the connection to her, is what is going to help you to move and step through this period into the next. It is going to provide the clarity that you need. It is going to provide the heart connection that you need. It is going to provide everything that you need to feel safe here and secure here and held. This is what Orotahia Kendra Kiate she is bringing to you right now. Atenda halama e kora tokoseki hayate. So feel yourself fully held by her, Torotata Kiande. All she requires is your trust, Torotondo Korotokialatayake. All she requires is the surrender, etandata, the final surrender, Horotondiake, of all of the illusions that you have carried. Atrandia Kuratakialahiake Trati. They are showing me how the skins are coming off. Atretia Tetakiate, the old skins that we have been carrying, Torotondo Koroto, how we have the ability to remove this tonight. Atenda hiakola trekia se, seeing yourself, unzipping yourself out of this illusion that you have perpetuated through your existence on this planet. Torosangikia kekeresia sendakiata aliate. The light in you is so much stronger than the illusion. Atranda ke motoro sukuta hinda hila se. Hasita hiokura tatata hiekiretiande. Ateta lindo, ateta hinda. Etitaloshe aresesiande kurata. Allow yourself to let it go now. Andora se kurata tata hilia taratata. As we uncreate the illusions, oroto tata hi angora tata hi asiande kurusata kiate. And as we send the energy back into Durusiata, the deepest part of you, Tuturutuki Saseata Tarata, you are held, you are supported, you are guided, Horotondoto, you are safe. Hayokondarake, Hotahiake, you are safe to move now into this period, Horototo, that lies in front of you, Angora Sekiateta, and step in. Oroshiake Tahia Tandake Usotaratata with this illuminated presence. Otorotoia Ketaratata that is gifted to you. Hataratia Tenda Hiokorata Esiase. She is asking you to create in unison with her. She is asking you to Orosahia Keke to take the action. Dorotatahia Kalatarata. Use the magic that she is giving to you. This co-creation process with the forces of nature, and you, the beautiful sovereign soul that chooses to embody this body, to embody this experience, to be on this planet. You are meant to work with her energy. You have come here to embrace the energy that she gives. So may you take this energy that is being gifted to you in this moment, and flourish with this energy. Allow it to grow and grow and grow, because it will nourish those around you. Those souls that are not ready yet to really see their own divinity and their beauty. May you go out and light up the way for them to see themselves as the earth sees them as well every single day. Hasindahi amateka evelatio trandiki hasia parate kusikia patranda ilia matroko sakia ka rosa se atarate hai amate korosa te ha lashe korosa hasindahi tahi taha baso koroto Ashiosaki tatanda Andale tiatarata hi kurutundoko atiatatare tiamatele chiateki psikiatre usitaya ke tainda hayo kurota. So as we call in Diotrate Kisiase, the energy Turutota Hiake from the great star, Hiambakera Tata Hiota, just allowing that into your crown right now, Haratangia Sataratatahi Kutrototo, to complete the balance of energies within you. Matekurisiase of the earth, Tiaratata and the stars, Angake Kurutoka, Hiakeke, and Malaki Reshiate, Usandakiro ta iviletiate, hangarasa ataratiama, ekorotakiate, allowing all of these energies sorotatakiate to be in perfect balance. Ataratakiate, the hemispheres aratokutaratiate, hasiateratata to be in perfect balance. Ataratotakiangeke, aliamateko atelikiatrenda, eroseke, atiatarata, and the kutrekia patata isoloshet. Iniatakus akikin amiatarasa kota. Ha sioko koko seki tayandeta aliosaketa. And we're just taking this energy, potoroshiake, allowing that to come into your hands right now. Ayokotarate ateatata etetianda. Usiatin akukunake. Okay, so as we take this energy, pasikurota kiate, the sacred energy, natarekia keke aliata, knowing that where your hands are going now, from this moment, Hasiunda hiakeratata, this magic that you carry in your hands, hayokoratata, to create exactly what is needed, exactly what is needed, exactly what is needed. Hotoroto, hiande kiritiatetata hisiande, ametelia korototondoko. So as we are here now, haratekiande, I want you to turn around and see the beautiful portal way. Handotahiakereseake. So as we make our way now to step through this gateway tonight together, Husundakiake, as we take this step now, Urutotkiatetatanda, through this gateway into the darkness, Husundakiakerasiase, Haliamate Kuroto, Asita Eviatendoto. And as you stand here, Undohiake, looking into the future, Undorosia Setahiake, I want you to see the stars there, Toruchiatetata, far, far in the distance, Horotohiake, the light that is far, far in the distance, Horoto. I want you to keep your eyes on that, Ayokotata, Indekiate, because as you walk through this portal and you walk through this way, Horotahiakin, you are walking towards that light, Horotatahiange, and everything will make sense. Every single thing will make sense in due course to you. Andake lama hekorosiase, asiateta. What you have done tonight is you have set in motion toiakeretatandake, aseta hiote, your movement toroto forward, hayake through your devotion, oroto iake, and the love that you carry in your heart, asanda hayake, and the love that you carry in your heart, pate torateta, indiate kurasiase. Dole sakenda amate ariase ushotoro akiveate andiase soyake. Okay, so we're just going to give thanks Sotahiangerate to all of the energies, the ancestors, Sorataya Kotarata, Toyatata, the Great Mother, Mai Kurusiase, Handelitiate, Torotoroto Yate, the Great Central Star, Papa Paikurate, Handekila Mahen. Njase Osokora Sekia Valatenda hi Amia Sokoroto. Shiase, so much gratitude, Orototahi Aken, to all of these energies. Matekiaratahi Kurusiande, Asiase. So as we step back into the forest now, Handale Kurotahi Ake, and we start walking our way back, Tai Otaratenga Sekiate. As we're walking back through the forest, Malicia ke, the guides are saying about the Dorosha Tatahiakin, the energy in the earth, Mia Mama Kurosaki Akendake. So Oteate, part of what they were showing me is that in the lands where you are living, Taiokondake, even if it's not on like major ley lines or anything like that, Pasekutiande, there are all over this planet, like we are all living on the energy lines. Even if we're not living on top of the ley lines, whatever, we're all living on the energy lines of the earth. And all of the energy lines carry information. All of the energy lines carry what is needed for your land that you're living on, for your community, for exactly where you are situated. It's calibrated. It's meant to be there, but it's almost like it's been forgotten, and it has gone so deep underground. And part of what we are doing right now as a collective of grid workers is that we're starting to pull up the energies again. We're pulling up all the energies. We're pulling up the energies of the divine feminine that's been underground. We're pulling up the energies of the lines and the grids of the earth. So we're starting to pull them all back up through our own energy. So every time we do energy work, every time we say our prayers, every time we are basically in a devotional space and deliberately working with the energy, we are feeding the land, we are feeding the grids. Okay, so wherever you are every single day, just take a moment and just pull this light of yours back into the earth. It takes a moment of your time. Just pour it back in, because what you're doing is you're feeding and waking up and bringing back the remembering again. You're bringing back all of the love. So your job as a grid keeper, I see out there, is just to share your energy and just bring it all back up, bring it all back up. And that is how we start to heal the land. And then everyone can start feeling the effect of this beautiful, beautiful golden energy coming back up, back up. So as we walk our way all the way back to where we started our journey, I want you to just become aware of your own energy, of your body again. Feel how you're pulling all of your awareness and your energy back into your body, making sure that you're 100% present again within yourself, so that you can come back into the room where you are, the space where you are. Allow yourself to walk all the way back to where we were, planting your feet firmly on the ground. As we now call in the energy of Gaia just to hook into our hearts again, to pull us back to earth, to ensure that all of us is present again here 100%. Okay, so just bring yourself back. Mate kurata, deep breath in. Okay. So we're giving thanks to all of the ancestors. We're giving thanks to all of the energies. So much gratitude. So as we close the circle tonight, Nisiokota, Hilichandre, Osaya Karaba, Takiavate, Olachande, Aramaseko, Asiate, Anderasiake, Isandaleama, Ikorosa, Isianda Kerasiate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, deep breath in, start moving your body and your fingers and your toes, and just come back. Okay. Right. Okay.
Well, thank you for that, Yolandi. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We might need to lie down after this, frankly. Thank you very much. You know how it works. If you enjoyed this, please do share it with anyone else you think would resonate with the Project Earthwork project. Please, if you'd like to subscribe to the video, and it means you'll get a notification every time we go live. And of course, like the video, like and subscribe. That's what we're supposed to say. We haven't made plans yet for December. We will probably be back for December. We will let you know what the deals are. We definitely will be planning something for In Bulk, but I'm sure we'll be back at least once more before then. But please, as always, go gently with yourselves after this as well. That was all of that was big. The work that we have been doing this evening is big. It will still be big as you move through the rest of today, and as you move into your dream time tonight. It will still be big, and it will still be working through you. So do be sure to take care of yourselves, to drink plenty of water, to rest, all of the things, and please look after yourselves.
Oh, thank you. I can't speak yet. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so grateful, and yeah, we will see you in December and sometime. And just leave us comments, let us know what you thought, and like and subscribe. Awesome. And thanks, Charlie, for keeping the fort for us as well, babe. We appreciate you so much. Okay. Thanks so much, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful 11/11. Okay, let me see how I stop this now. Bye.
We'll just keep talking until you stop it.